Like, why would you get in the shower? That's the thing behind that whole mom's not showering rumor. That's what it is. Hi everybody, Katie here from Live It Well Nutrition, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you stopping by. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. It's a fun place to be. We talk about mom topics, mom life, nutrition because I'm a holistic nutritionist, and we also talk about zero waste and natural kind of DIY living because I do a lot of that too. I've got my blueberry and banana almond milk smoothie today, so I'm just hydrating up as I'm doing this video. But today I wanted to slow down a little bit. I feel like I'm always speeding through my videos. I'm trying to keep them at a reasonable time for you, but I wanted to slow down today and just talk about a little mom topic that has been kind of weighing on my heart lately. I think the hardest thing, at least for me, is the hardest thing that I had to adjust to, and I imagine that there's other women out there who are moms and finding the same struggle. So I just wanted to connect with all of you out there and talk about the hardest thing in motherhood, or at least that I found it was the hardest thing to adjust in motherhood, and that is coming last. And what I mean by coming last is that when you're a mom, you suddenly have different priorities and you love your child so much. When you try to do something for yourself, you tend to have this tug and pull, like a tug of war in your mind, like, oh, but if this is going to be at the expense of how they feel, because something that I want to do is not necessarily going to make them happy or is not going to be good for them. And so as a mom, you're always thinking about your child. As a mom, your time is so divided and you really have limited time increments or windows, as I like to say, for certain things. And so you don't really want to be neglecting the important areas like your relationship, and that's tough because a lot of the time baby needs to come first. I mean, let's be honest. If the baby is crying or hungry or wet or needs a diaper change, you're not going to say, no. Priority list, you're after husband, so I'm gonna be cuddling on the couch and you gotta sit in the wet diaper. It's just not gonna happen. And so there's interruptions that you have to get used to as a mom, and your priority list has to kind of be baby first, husband or partner second. And that's really tough. Most partners, like my husband, is so supportive of that, so patient, so loving, always so affectionate, but it's still in my mind, you know, like as a mom and as a partner, there's that tug of war going on. And so I never expected that before having kids. I always thought, I'm gonna be the exception. I'm gonna be the mom that wakes up at 5 a.m. and goes jogging, makes up that big breakfast, sends my husband off. I was tired and sleeping in. I'm a working mom. I am an entrepreneur, so there's not set hours, you know, you kind of work when you can, and so that's tough. That is tough. And when I mean coming last as well is that you also feel, at least for me, I feel this responsibility to create a home. You know, you go through this nesting period when you're pregnant, and it doesn't necessarily go away when you become a mom, and you want to make sure that, you know, you're making sure that there's nice food in the house and that it's a nice ambiance, it's a nice clean house, a tidy house. It's not always going to be clean. It's not always going to be tidy. So don't think that like watching this video that there's not like a rocking horse behind the camera and some laundry being folded on the couch right now. Like, don't think that my house is immaculate, because it's not. Then it's a pendulum and it's like super messy, and then whoa, it gets clean and beautiful, and then super messy again. So it's a never-ending cycle, and I think that's not going to end. I don't think that's going to end until maybe they're teenagers or something, because I'm expecting my daughter in a few months. You kind of make yourself come last, because as a mom, that's like, you want to, yes, prioritize yourself. Like, I am taking care of myself. I am showering. I am exercising. I am grooming. You know, like, I am taking care of myself, and I'm prioritizing that so that I don't wake up 20 years from now and you know, discover that I don't know who I am or what I like or what I should fill my time with, because I'm doing that. So that balance is definitely there, but it doesn't always happen, like that shower. It doesn't always happen until 10 p.m. or that show that I wanted to watch. That's not a cartoon, and it's not like a crime scene show for my husband or something. It's like a chick flick show that I just want to curl up on the couch and watch because it's like my stuff, you know? And sometimes that is like, I'm really excited. Usually it's not like a show. Usually it's work related, but I really love what I do, holistic nutrition. I love it. So usually it's related to that. Or this, like YouTube. Sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna edit this today. But on that day, it might just be the case that we have like a surprise visitor, or my child does not want to go to sleep. And there have definitely been moments where I'm like really emotional and trying to get my child to sleep, and it's like 10 p.m. and I know that I've waited all day. I'm excited, I'm eager to do it, and I've waited all day. When is it my turn? When can I just come and do my thing? Because I have to get, like, my husband can't put my child to bed. I'm still nursing to put him to sleep. You're required to do certain things sometimes just because you are the mom. Like, he needs you, and that's a beautiful thing, but it's also very difficult to adjust to at certain times when you just want to do your thing. I hope this is kind of getting through. I don't want to be misunderstood, because obviously we all love our children. We all adore them and want the best for them, and we at the same time prioritize ourselves. But the time that we get to prioritize ourselves sometimes has to wait until everything else is done. Or we do it to ourselves when we technically could have a shower or a bath, because it's not like moms don't have time for showers. That's the notorious thing, like moms and dry shampoo and not having time for showers. It's not that we don't have time. It's that when we have time, it may not make sense to have a shower. Like, what if you're gonna you're gonna be like cleaning and running around later in the afternoon, or it's the middle of the day and you've already done your makeup. Like, why would you get in the shower? You're gonna say, no, it doesn't make sense to undo everything I just did to get ready because they're asleep for a nap suddenly, and then have a shower. It makes sense to keep going with my day, and when I have a minute later, I'll have a shower then. But then for a lot of moms, that moment does not come. It does not come until like 2 days, 3 days, 4 days later. That's the thing behind that whole mom's not showering rumor. That's what it is. I hope that this is something that you could connect with. I'm not trying to like diss momhood, because it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. The best thing. And most of the time it's pretty easy. It's pretty wonderful and fluid, and you know, once you get the hang of it, you've got it, girl. Like, you've got it. But everybody has their moments, and I would hate to feel that anybody out there is feeling alone in or guilty for, you know, not wanting to be nursing your kid to sleep at 10 p.m. You want to be doing your thing. You know, if you've connected with any of this, please comment below. I'd really appreciate that, and I really hope that I'm not misunderstood. But please comment below and like and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And until next time, friends, I'll see you in my next videos. Stick around for those. So live it well, because you only live once. Bye.